Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mordor campaign, and more importantly, welcome back to Sauron's murdering emporium. We got your knives, we got your knifey maces, we got your mace knives. I don't know why I put on that voice. To break the ice, I suppose. I just felt like being quirky and wacky, so it's really a cry for help. I need someone to come help me because I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Oh god. No, we've got Sauron here, Sauron the Fearless, and he's going to march south to destroy Cirwin the Profane with his merry band of murdering orcs. They will arrive and destroy him. 2 turns, my god. Why? Why is that so? You're on a fucking invasion. Why are you so slow? I don't understand it. This is how you run an invasion. Look at fucking Lagduff. 2 turns and he'll be in Entwade. He's standing outside of fucking Minas Tirith and he'll get to Entwade in 2 turns. I don't believe it. These guys are gonna join him because they heard he was a fucking rad dude and they said, that's right, we'll join Lagduff, who's gonna march to Entwade, who will then of course join Hormwrath of Deer, who will run the campaign because he's basically got an army now. I have so many archers in Alberg. Why is that? Why did I do that? To garrison Edoras? Sure, why not? That's right, I believe it was to garrison Edoras. I can't recall. But anyway, the point is, Hormwrath of Deer has quite the army. I think he's lacking... No, he's not. He's got all of his heavy infantry. We just need some shitty raiders and perhaps some other junk, like some trolls or something. I don't know where we're gonna get those guys. I really don't. We'll have to get some raiders from Alberg, and Edoras can provide as well. Do we have any maulers in Entwade? We do not, so we'll need some of them as well. 1 unit here, and I suppose that's it. Edoras is going to have to replenish 2 units. There we are. Okay, so that's pretty much an army for Hormwrath, who is of course going to join the invasion and then march west. And then once Sauron is done in the south, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he'll march north again. Maybe he'll just head to Barad-dûr and cry his eyes out, weeping over the dead corpse of his long friend, Cirwin the Profane. He was the good one. He cries in his big phallic temple. He was the only one who understood me. Don't you think it's weird that Sauron erected a tower and then he mirrored that aesthetic decision in his own helmet and attire? Is he trying to say something? Is that some form of psychological warfare? Or is it that he just views himself as a 50-story tower in the sky with a big eyeball at the top? Basically, a one-eyed tower. It is perhaps the most phallic structure in all of Middle-earth. Although, having said that, there is this big fucking rock outside of Bjorn's halls. But as we all know, Bjorn is totally into women. He was 100% into women, and there's probably a huge amount of chicks inside of Bjorn's halls, as Captain Maidfinden would attest to, because he finds the maidens. Alright, it appears that the elves have made a critical mistake. Okay? They have I was going to say they've captured something. That is not exactly what they've done. That is not at all what they've done. They have removed a huge amount of elves from Rosgabel, their capital, which is defended by Prince Thandiel, and they've moved all of their units out into the field here, perhaps not realizing that we Nazgul have a night attack deployment, and these are both captains. Yeah, so there's no way that they can reinforce each other. So basically, Dawn Death, Lord of Terror. Is he still Lord of Terror? Yes, he has put his Lord of Terror hat on today. So has Dwarvois. You never know. They could be the honorable next turn, for all we know. Dwarvois is going to reinforce, and we're just going to destroy Captain Maidfinden once and for all. I would prefer to leave this for another episode. I really did not want to battle this episode, but I think we'll leave it as is. Okay, we'll bring all of the artillery across the river, which I'm sure is no small feat. Let's be real here. Much like trolls, they have no small feet. That didn't even make sense. What I'm trying to say is, moving catapults across the river, you need engineers, you need some form of flotation device, like blow-up dolls or something, I don't even know. Luggage. Does luggage float? I would assume. You know what does float? The seats in airplanes. You need a bunch of those to get catapults across the river. Yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing this turn, is amassing airplane seats, I guess, to get catapults across the river. No, we're moving Ren the Unclean to Austin Gill. We have moved all of our units into Dogol Dur. Lugdush the Honorable now has enough men to build his very own army. Whether this is an army to write home about? Hard to say. For all we know, it could be absolute junk. Do we have any... We have 1 unit of Uruks, we'll take it. And we will also take these 2 units of Maulers, 4 units of Raiders, sure. These Raiders can garrison these Trolls. We want to retrain, I'm sure. So 1 turn to move, 2 turns to retrain, and then he can march out. Let's just get a unit of Olakai, fuck it. We'll get Lugdush the Honorable some Olakai. We should really give some of these Trolls to Dwarf Lord of Terror, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. But basically, Lugdush the Honorable is going to serve as reinforcements for Dondeth outside of Rosgabel. And to that effect, let's just fucking fill his army. Let's do it. Oh my god. Bit of a mistake. Let's get 2 of these Orc Band, 1 Orc Band. Would that do? Yeah, okay. There we go. Now he'll serve as reinforcements. The Olakai will be en route. Dwarf Lord of Terror, and Dondeth, Lord of Terror, are both going to attack the Elves. I think that's really all we can do. Emendufuin is still under siege for 7 turns. They're going to start taking attrition pretty quickly here. They already have. I think we just need to wait a few turns and then we can attack. Alright, I really did not want to fight this battle. I was thinking, oh, that would be a nice thing to do on turn 100. That would be a nice little, a nice special, like a 1-hour special. But anyway, there's nothing much for it. I'm not going to put out a 7-minute episode, so we're going to fight this battle. Do a night attack. We're going to destroy Captain Maidfinden with our 2 armies, Dwarf Lord of Terror, and Dondeth, Lord of Terror. Between them, again, what is that, 6,000 orcs, Uruks, and trolls? Amazing. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Well, it's the early morn in, I guess it's the Vale of Anduin? I can't remember what they call this area on this side of the river. But basically, it's a very, it's a nice day to die. Okay, so we're gonna march. Wow, what a, that's the attitude you need when you're marching to war with the elves. Today is a good day to die. My name is Antigo Montoyo. You killed my father. Prepare to die! I guess, I don't even... Where is my head at today? I'm just all over the fucking place. Which I suppose is none too different than my regular persona, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna charge ahead with our trolls. Oh, good god. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually charge down these horse archers with our trolls. I'm trying something different today. I put them in the middle of the formation. And then I want the rest of my infantry to advance. I need my... Oh, good god, they have artillery. I forgot about that. Gee, they've missed. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. Oh, shit, their lines are totally fucked up already. Like, what are they even doing? Who knows? Okay, we're going to engage with the Orc Band. Oh, god, these fucking heavy units are horrendous. They just destroy us. We'll get the halberds involved, I would think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're beginning to flank. Okay, I really don't want this battle to take long. Battles just slow the campaign. Oh my good god, did we really... Oh no. That's so sad. After all that buildup, Captain Maidfinden has died. Unnamed somewhere on the field. Where? Where? How? That's bizarre. Where did he die? No one knows. I guess he was in this unit, I would imagine. Alright, we're gonna get the trolls involved. Here they come. Holy shit, they're fucking barreling. Barreling down the hill. We'll get the infantry That's the other flank. Jesus, we'll get the infantry over here. What have I done here? Oh, no. This is okay. I don't know what I did, but it's fine. Okay, we'll get the trolls. They're still charging the cavalry, rather, are they? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, battles slow down the campaign immensely. It's like 1 turn per episode, which has always bothered me, but it seems like there's no way around it. Every single episode, there's a battle to be fought. Okay, we're going to have to... We have engaged. Okay, we need the infantry fucking immediately. Let's move, boys. Where are the lines currently? Oh my fucking god. My Olighai have charged and flattened a unit of woodland warriors trying to chase this these cavalry units here. Oh my good god, Dwarf Wall Lord of Terror is just marching into a trap. What is he doing? Okay, well, there's not much for it. We need to charge these Sylvan Spearmen and hope that they just get routed outright because they're very weak. 60 men. No way they're gonna... Oh my good god. Oh man. Dwarf Wall Lord of Terror is gonna die, like, immediately. He's just taking, like, arrow after arrow to the goddamn face. We are tearing down their cav, though. Man, I keep pausing it, but there's nothing else for it. It's all I can do. My halberds are engaged. Like, man, these fucking battles in the forests are so bad. I just can't see what's going on at all. Okay, we'll get the Uruks around the flank. We'll get the Maulers, something like that. And then the Raiders will have to go all the way around. Okay? Actually, no. We'll get a unit over here. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we'll do the other flank, and then we will move on. What is this? Woodland Warriors. Perfect for our Raiders to break those guys. And then my anti-armor units can deal with these Sylvan Heavy Spearmen. There we go. We'll get the Maulers over here. And then the Uruks as well. Okay, that should be it. It looks like these guys are wavering already because they're just being flanked so heavily. Where are my trolls? Chasing cav. Not exactly what we want them to be doing, to be honest. Let's get them around the flanks here. My trolls have ruined those Sylvan Spearmen, I think. Oh my god, and they're tearing down these horsemen as well. Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay, looks like, yeah, Dwarf Wall Lord of Terror has intervened immediately. Okay, we're actually beginning to break units. Here come my Olighai. We're getting shot in the fucking flanks, unfortunately. Oh man. Have we done it already? Have we broken their fucking army? It seems so, and we're beginning to cut off their retreat with the Raiders as well. It's just up to our mobile units to take care of the cavalry. So I suppose we do need to get the Olighai, in fact, to intervene. I don't want them usually hunting down cavalry, but it seems like it's the only thing we can do. These woodland warriors have broken. Oh my god. This has gone much better than I thought. What a bitter end for Maid Finden, I have to say. He has proven to be an asshole, turn and turn again. Time after time. And here he is, just ruining my day. Oh my god, Dwarf Wall Lord of Terror. I have to say, you always have to say Lord of Terror. He is just killing and massacring elves. And we have already just... This is fucking ridiculous. This is perhaps like the best battle I've ever fought. The entire Elvish army has melted away. And we have barely lost any orcs at all. Even our fucking orc bands made it out of this battle alive. What the fuck is that about? Okay, we are going to task... Oh shit, look at these guys. These Sylvan... these horse archers over here doing the Cantabrian Circle. They don't even... They've never heard of Cantabria? The Bishop of Cantabria. They've never even heard of the place, and they're executing the move better than the men themselves ever could have wished, ever could have hoped for. And look at this, these oh my god, these elven assholes are just running off the edge of the board. They're running off the battlefield, and we need to run them down and kill at least 10% more, so that the army disintegrates. Can we do it? I hope so. Let's find out. What are we chasing here? There's like, how am I supposed to find these fucking guys? That's my wonder. That is my question. Can my archers take care of these dudes? Can my Alakai take care of these dudes, perhaps? Only 15 heavy swordsmen left. My god. What a poor showing from the elves today, I have to say. Okay, we'll do this. I'm sure Dawn Death himself can run down these guys as he's known to do once... as he's been known to do once or twice in his entire career. Okay, who is left? Who's next? Who won? You decide! We're gonna chase down these 14 so... Oh, I mean, look at this. Look at this scene. These men are trying to run away, and before them is just a virtual sea of hundreds and hundreds of orcs. Fucking brutal. Brutal. It's a terrible time to be an elf. I'll tell you that. You've lived hundreds of years. Hundreds of years? Yeah, hundreds of years. Only for your life to be ended by some smelly bastards outside of Rosgabel, your secondary capital. Alright, that's about it for the battle. We're gonna quit here. We lost, holy shit, 400 orcs and killed just shy of 1,300 elves. I don't believe it. Who killed the most? Was it Dawn Death himself? The Olaghai coming in close second. Dwarf of Wall. Look at fucking Dwarf of Wall, Lord of Terror. He is gunning for the seat, I'll tell you that. He is gunning for Dawn Death's position, but Dawn Death is never going to relinquish it. He will suck the very life essence out of Dwarf of Wall's vacuous face. Okay, I have to stop there. Vacuous. Does that mean like a vacuum? Or does it just mean stupid? Because I've been saying vacuous in reference to their face, and I've never actually bothered. I think I did look it up at one point, but I cannot recall what it means. I can't recall at all what it means. What I'm trying to say is that he's gonna suck what little soul Dwarf of Wall, Lord of Terror, has left in his body, what little life essence, and he's going to remove him from this very Middle Earth just by wishing it. Through pure willpower and sheer effort. He's going to vaporize Dwarf of Wall, Lord of Terror. Okay, you know what? I think we have time for... Do we have time for it? Yeah, we'll do an... Okay, well, we might not actually be able to do it. No, we will. Okay, we're gonna destroy this guy even easier. He's got even less men. I mean, so do we as well. We have less men. 400 orcs short, but it's like we don't even need reinforcements to besiege Rosgabel. That's the most hilarious part about it. I think what we'll do is we'll wait for our siege equipment, and we will capture Rosgabel, and of course, Dwarf of Wall, Lord of Terror is going to march to Bjorn's Halls, etc., etc., as we've discussed many, many times. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the battlefield. I hope to have this done and resolved very quickly. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to show this battle. I'm not going to show this battle, because it's just going to be more of the same. And I'm sure you guys understand that we don't even need to see this battle, alright? It's just going to take time away from whatever else we need to do before we end the turn and move on. Anyway, everyone, I'll see you in just a few moments here. I'm going to destroy these guys, and then we will continue on. See you then. Alright, we're back. We lost 220 men in that battle, and we fucking killed every single one of those elves. It was crazy. I have discovered, though, that there is half a stack of heavily armored elves outside of Bjorn's Halls, and I think that calls for Dawn Death himself. That is, Dawn Death, Lord of Terror. I think Dwarf of Wall is going to besiege Rosgabel. His artillery is going to assist. I don't know what artillery we need, really. And then these reinforcements will arrive. This is pretty much tied down. We've tied down this flank now. We've done the same outside of Emen Nufuin. We just need to recover Ren and deal with the Dalish eventually. But I just wanted to skip that battle, so at the very least we could end the turn and get a quick idea of what's going on for episode 100. So we may as well end the turn here, and I'll talk to you in just a few moments. Okay, so it appears that we have failed the mission to blockade the port of Bjorn's Halls, and I have to say I'm real sad about that. Boo-hoo! We weren't able to muster some ships to fucking besiege that, or rather blockade that port. Who would have thunk? You'd think after the fourth or fifth? My god! Fourth or fifth time they asked, they would get the idea that it's never gonna fucking happen. Stop trying to make blockades happen. They're never going to happen. You're just pissing me off at this point. Okay, we accidentally moved one too many units of Maulers. Desertion. Oh my god. Sauron himself is suffering desertion because he's going the wrong fucking way. Okay, well, the only thing we can do is abandon. Oh my god, we have too few. Oh my word. How did that happen? Too few. Oh my god. Too few units to join the fucking invasion. Okay, we've robbed a unit from East Osgiliath and we're gonna have to move. Like, what the fuck, Sauron? What the fuck? Look how long it takes you to get to Rohan. You're an embarrassment, Sauron. You should really hang your head in shame. You have your fucking ring. You have your ring. With that in mind, actually, we should take a look at Lagduff. He no longer has the ring sickness. Gollum is still sticking around. Apparently him and Lagduff became good friends, for all we know. That's why he's still sticking around, even though he knows we're going to torture him at our own leisure at some point. I can't believe that. A whole unit of orc raiders deserted. They left their very own lord. The man, the being, the bundle of energy, whatever the fuck he is, that brought them into existence. They said, you know what? He's not going where we want to go. We're going to go our own way. And then they flipped their hats backwards and skateboarded away because apparently they're like bullies from the 90s. Okay, so Cirwin the Profane. I think what happened here is Sauron had a change of heart. He knew that in Cirwin the Profane, there was a protege. There was someone who understood the very fundamentals of life in much the same way Sauron himself understood them, and he said, I can't do it. I can't put down this beautiful 100-year-old man. Speaking of the invasion, looks like Dunyeard is pretty much out for the count. There's, who'd thunk it, 2 big stacks from...
We should not take prisoners,
okay. What a great line back here from Harad. We shall not take prisoners, only heads. That's amazing. He's accompanied by Udale as well.
They work.
That's another great line. Do not be unnerved by my methods. They work. And then the General of Isengard himself, Lunluck. All 3 of these stacks are besieging Dunyeard, and it's probably going to go down in flames. So we need to get there while we have time. So we've got Lagduff the Honorable on the move. I think we just need to get good old Hormarath of Deer marching. So we'll build him an army very quickly. 2 units of Orc Band. There's our Morning Guard. How about Halberds? We have them. Halberds, they're on the menu. Oh shit, we're beginning to suffer a little bit of unrest in Entwade. We should recruit some shit tier units just to appease everyone. Speaking of shit tier units, we need some raiders. Yep, we'll get some Uruks. We need 1 unit of Maulers, and we will receive the next turn. There we go. So next turn we can march to war. Wonderful. So now we have 2 full stacks basically marching towards Foldberg. I really want to capture Fangorn and Moria at some point. Unfortunately, if you capture Fangorn, it triggers a script. So fucking Treebeard and his bros come marching out of the forest. We came to fuck your shit up. That's my best. That is not my best Treebeard impression, but I kind of chickened out halfway through. I couldn't commit, so we ended up with that jumbled mess. And that's a lesson for you all. You have to commit. You have to have confidence, and you will produce great results. If you bitch out halfway through, you sound like an asthmatic cancer patient, as I just did. Moria is much the same. If you capture Moria, a fucking Balrog appears from the deeps and tries to ruin your day. And we don't have Gandalf to somehow fight him off, so we're left to deal with him ourselves, and I don't think we have the means or the ends to destroy him. That doesn't even make sense. But anyway, moving on. Yagor is moving to Thornburg. We're going to continue starving out these assholes in Menefween. Ren the Unclean is going to retreat to Dol Guldur, and in fact, no, Lugdush is fine. I'm sure we can recruit some units in Dol Guldur. that will eventually form an army for Ren the Unclean, and in fact, we can probably do the same. No, we can't. My mistake. I think we should start recruiting again. I think we have the cash flow for it. We certainly have the treasury, 37,000 shiny gold doubloons, and that's just fine. All right, here we go. We're going to. Oh shit! How did he move that fucking far? What an asshole. Okay. On episode 100, we're gonna come back. Dwarf Lord of Terror, the Twin Terrors, as I like to call them, as they are now dubbed. Oh my god, that's gonna be the episode title, the Twin Terrors. They're gonna take out this elvish asshole. March on Rosgabel, march on Bjorn's halls. We've got our artillery, and that's going to help us capture these settlements. And we've got reinforcements all the fucking way down. Look at this. Man, we're really kicking the shit out of this campaign now. I'm very impressed with myself. As I remember playing, like, at the very start of the campaign, struggling for finances, struggling to capture Minas Tirith, and look at us now. We're just fucking beginning to steamroll. It's wonderful. All right, everyone, I'm going to end it here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment if you guys have any, I don't know, questions or tips for what should we do for... That's a thing. What should we do for episode 100? What would be a good commemoration of this glorious event? Let me know down below in the comments, and I of course read them all, and I will respond to the ones that I deem worthy, and you never know, your great idea may end up being the focal point of episode 100. Amazing. If you guys want to get in touch with me or anything like that, just check me out on social media, Twitter, Facebook, all the links are down below. Check me out on Twitter, that's where I'm most busy these days. If you guys want to see more of this, be sure to come back on Tuesdays, as this is a Tuesday campaign. And as always, my name is Incoherence. This has been Mordor, episode 99. I can't believe it, episode 99. As always, you guys are fucking awesome, and I shall see you all later.